has been serving in the Israeli army on the border of the Gaza when he was captured by the Hamas militant on the 7th of October 2023. On Monday, the Israeli paused its military operation in Gaza for a few hours to facilitate the transfer. A senior Hamas official told the BBC the release was intended as a goodwill gesture and as a part of efforts to reach a new ceasefire day ahead of the United States President Donald Trump's visit to the Middle East on Tuesday. Also, Mr. Alexander is thought to be the last U.S. citizen held by the Hamas who was still alive. President Donald Trump offered congratulations to his family on his release. Also, the television picture shows the Aiden Alexander smiling as he embraces his parents and siblings at the Israeli military base. Also, in the statement, his family thanked the U.S. president but also urged the Israeli government and negotiators to continue working to free the 58 remaining hostages. Mr. Alexander is the first hostage to be freed by the Hamas since the Israel restarted its military offensive on the 18th of March after a 2-month ceasefire that came to an end. Also, on Monday, he was seen with the masked Hamas fighters as they handed him over to the Red Cross workers in the southern Gaza city of the Khan Yunis. Also, he was then transferred to the Israeli authorities in Gaza before being reunited with his family in the southern Israel. The Israeli military said it provided a safe corridor for Mr. Alexander's release. A video shared on the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's X account showed Yael Alexander speaking to her son over the phone. "You are strong, you are protected, you are home," she said in the video. Also, Netanyahu called Mr. Alexander's return a very moving moment and thanked Mr. Trump for his support. Also, the release have been made possible because of the military pressure on the Hamas and the political pressure exerted by the President Trump, Netanyahu said. He also added that Israel intended to continue with plans to intensify its military actions in Gaza and that there would be no ceasefire. Hamas had earlier said Mr. Alexander's release was intended to facilitate a deal for the entry of the humanitarian aid into the enclave. Also, Israel has blocked the entry of all food, medication, and other humanitarian supplies into Gaza for 70 days, which aid agencies say amount to a policy of starvation and could be a war crime, and renewed its aerial bombardment and